I'm going to show you how to make your very own jammy dodgers. And I used to remember as a kid loving these, but wondering how on earth they got the jam into the middle of the dot. Of course, it is so simple, and this is how we make it. So we've got our butter, which has just been left out of the fridge a little bit, just to soften up. We've got icing sugar. Now this is quite different to as you would add caster sugar to normal pastry. But what our icing sugar is going to give us is a really lovely crispy pastry, and it will just melt in the mouth. Absolutely beautiful. We just turn our mixer on. So what we want to do at this point is cream the butter and the sugar together till it's light and fluffy, which will probably take about 5 minutes. So once that's come together, what we want to do is just scrape all that down so that when we add the egg and the flour and the vanilla, it'll all go in together. So now we can add a couple of egg yolks, a little bit of vanilla. We're just going to mix that through slightly before adding the flour, just so the egg and the butter and the sugar all mix together. Pop our flour in, and then mix all that through to make a dough. And then once that starts to come together and resemble pastry, here we go, we can just spoon all that out. We just tip that onto our bench. We can just push that together, and then we can just wrap that in cling film. So we're now going to pop that into the fridge just until the butter sets for about an hour. So our pastry's had about an hour resting in the fridge, just so that butter starts to set up. So we're going to dust our work surface with a little bit of flour and the top as well. And what we want to do is roll this to about the thickness of a £1 coin. Turning as we go. Yeah, that's about right. Is then we can start to cut out our rounds of our pastry. Now, of course, we want 2 lots of circles for our jammy dodgers. And then what we can do is just peel away our excess. There we go. And then with our tops, you just pop them on the other tray. And then, of course, we need to cut out our little dot in the middle. And just for a